What's up everyone, it's Mike from Flight Club. The line between tiny hoops and mini quads are getting really blurred. The brushless hoops today are getting so powerful that it feels almost like you're flying a regular mini quad. What I have here is the BetaFPV Beta75X. So last year they had a Beta75S, which was a 1S brushless hoop. This year they have the X. This is a brushless 2S hoop. So when I first got this quad, it came with this power connector that had connectors for two 1S tiny hoop battery packs. You had to charge two batteries, plug them in to get the series, or plug them in a series to get the 2S power that this quad needed. But honestly, it was a pain in the ass and I didn't like it when I first flew it, because those 1S packs aren't designed for the current draw that these motors need. Once I changed out the connector to a XT30 and started flying these tattooed 300 milliamp 2S packs, I can't stop flying this thing. This thing is so much fun. On the 300 milliamp, I'm getting around a minute 30, minute 45 flying in hard acro before the low battery comes on. So I have some 450 milliamp packs coming, and I think those would be perfect for a 2-minute race because you can fly it as hard as you want. I actually wanted to hurry up and do this video just in case if I broke anything, so I can go out and fly this thing. I love flying this thing, it's so much fun. So most of the tiny hoops that I've seen are built with a single board ESC and flight controller on an all-in-one board. But the Beta75X is the first quad that I've seen that is built with a triple stack. So let's go over the specs really quick. It's using the F405 processor on the flight controller. It's got BetaFlightOSD with smart audio. It's got brushless 1103 11,000 kV motors. It's got a 6 amp continuous 10 amp burst BLHeli-S ESC, which means it has turtle mode. The VTX on this has a selectable output of 0, 25, and 200 milliwatt that can be changed in your OSD. It has 40 millimeter quad blades. It is available in FR Sky or Spectrum. The FR Sky version comes with an XM Plus, and it weighs about 41 grams without the battery. So let me just open this thing up and then I'll show you what it looks like inside. So to open it up, there's just 2 screws on the side, and then the whole canopy comes off. So just screw this and you can pop off the canopy. So instead of using a single VTX board with the camera soldered on, the 75X uses their new Z02 VTX that the camera is actually soldered on by a wire. So that's really cool because all the other ones I've seen, the camera was like directly soldered onto the board. So I guess this way is cool because you can replace the camera easily if you need to. And then there is a selector button right here for you to select your channels, but you really don't need it because you can use the BetaFlightOSD to change the power band and channels. And then it's connected onto the board with these little stacking pins right here, and they go onto the board right there. And then to take the flight controller off, just remove this back screw and screw this. And then it is attached to the ESC by 2 stacking pins, one in the front and one in the back. So you just kind of move these little rubber grommets out of the way and then the whole board will come off. So this is the flight controller, and then you can see down here it's got an individual, or not individual, but like its own 4-in-1 ESC. So the cool thing about this one is BLHeli-S, so it does have turtle mode. Last night I was flying at an indoor track with other 5, 4, 3-inch quads. I even flew my 3-inch quad, but I had the most fun with the Beta75X. This is the first tiny hoop style quad that I've flown that can easily fly in acro mode. It has enough power to power through turns and do simple flips and rolls without crashing to the ground afterwards. Who is the Beta75X for? If you're looking for a tiny hoop style quad to fly inside your house, I'd say the 75X is a little bit overkill. Does that mean you can't fly it inside your house? No, you can easily fly it in your house and have lots of fun. You just won't be able to maximize the power because I feel it's a little bit too powerful at 100% for your living room. The Beta75X is perfect for someone looking for a backyard flyer. It's got just the right amount of power to fly a small indoor track. I've got a small track set up in my backyard that uses the trees, garden, some gates, and we have some cafe lights that we use for a little split S. It's so much fun. I love it because I can just sit on my patio, burn a few packs while the baby is sleeping, whatever, and not get yelled at by my wife for going somewhere to go fly. So far I've put around, I don't know, 15 to 20 packs through this quad, and I'm having a blast with it. It is so much fun. But I'll just talk about the couple negatives that I've noticed on this quad. The first thing is this camera mount that is included. Instead of using like a flexible plastic, it seems like it's a really hard plastic that doesn't flex. So the camera goes in here, and then it's kind of sticking out in front of the quad, so when you hit stuff, it puts a lot of pressure on this plastic part. And I have broken this little bottom piece right here, but you can't tell, but I super glued it back in, and then it looks like right over here it's starting to crack also, which is just a small minor complaint because there are a bunch of files on Thingiverse that you can print camera mounts, and then I'll probably just print one out of a flexible TPU. And then I don't know if this is a complaint or not, but so far the motors on this thing have held up really great. I know in the past BetaFPV had a problem with the motors where the bells were popping off, but it looks like on these new brushless motors they're held in with a C-clip, and I've been banging this thing all over the place. As you can tell, I was flying in a big, or not big, but like an indoor track last night with pipes and stuff, and I mean, the quad still looks brand new. I've just got one little bent prop right here, but everything else is held up and I haven't had any issues. So would I recommend the Beta75X? Yes, for sure. This thing is so much fun. I would definitely go pick one up and try it for yourself. So I hope you found this video helpful. Give me a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you've already subscribed, make sure you go to our homepage and click that little bell icon to be notified when we release new videos. I know in the past I haven't been very consistent on putting out new content, but starting now I'm going to be putting out a lot more videos. So just make sure you click that bell to be notified. Alright, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.